Well, we're here today having a little conversation with the new pastor in Browning, Pastor Joel Cornelius. He and his family, Sharon and his two kids, Sean and Danielle, have been here in Browning now for about 3 months as they've taken over the pastorate here, and it's really been quite an undertaking even before they arrived in trying to put some housing together for them. There's a really nice church facility here that is just really primed and ready for a lot of great ministry to take place. There's enough room to spread out a little bit and some room to grow.
I was here for 3 Sundays before my family. I lived in the back rooms of the church, and I had the wonderful wonderful joy of having a little space heater to keep me warm at night, and it snowed, it rained. I think it did a lot of things that first week, and pretty much every day I get up, I look out and I see these the glaciers out as a front view, and I get up in the morning to welcome me.
Housing has been just a tremendous challenge in this community. There is such limited housing, and what is there is very difficult to get into. We sent out an appeal for resources. We asked for finances and also for some teams that would be willing to come, and others that would pray that God would put all the pieces of the puzzle together to provide housing for this family. Because of the faithfulness of so many of you, we were able to purchase a mobile home. Since that time, many teams have come. We've built a 2-car garage. We're also able to put up a nice privacy fence that would give a little separation in the back of the church property for the pastor's family. And so we just are really excited about the provisions that God has brought. So many teams working together, so many people supporting financially, and others are praying. And so we're really excited about what has been accomplished already, and the partnership that's taken place.
I really felt like when we left Washington and coming here that God has a tremendous picture of what He wants to see Browning become, and we just get to be a part of that. And I think when people realize, the wonderful privilege they get to be a part of the mission of God to fulfill His great commission, which is to go into all the world and preach the gospel. And so my heart is really to see Browning become that type of a church where we're not just simply going to do the Sunday morning normal service, midweek type of things, but really praying and seeing God bring into focus some new ways of doing ministry that would help us to reach this community and to impact people, and not just on a spiritual level, which is our primary task, but really to meet some real practical needs in the community where we become a part of the very the life and flow of what happens in Browning, and be a part of shaping what God wants to see happen here. It's really been interesting. Every week it's been, again, for me, I had no real background to look at and say, oh, this is where we've been, or what's happened here, so all of it was new. And I just had to kind of piece together where the church has been, and especially a church like Browning being without a pastor for so long, it gives them they're not really certain of where they're going or where they what's happening. So yeah, definitely numbers were down. I think our first Sunday there might have been about 22, 23, 20, somewhere in that ballpark of people on Sunday morning. And every week it's just continued new people every week to this last week where we had 92 people on a Sunday morning. We've had to basically put more chairs in each week, and it's just the testimony that people in the community are talking to me and just calling me and telling me that just the word about the church is just spreading all over town. I'd like to really express as much gratitude as I can possibly do via a camera to the churches and to the district, to the presbytery board, and so many that have just undertaken the place of intercession for us here. I believe that so much of the good that's happened is because we're working together, and like Richard said, there was no housing for a pastor to come, and so to have a home to live in is really an answer to prayer. And not only the trailer but also the fence has just been, it's a godsend. It's beautiful. The garage just amazing, and I think it's just been really a miracle. A lot of days I get up and I'm really thankful for a lot of the people that have invested, not only financially to see us here, but I know a lot of prayers gone in. I definitely feel really humbled by that, and very, very not only grateful but indebted to it, and definitely want to communicate how we are going to do the best that we can to really not only honor your gift of love, but work really hard for the Lord to see God do something good here, because I believe that you believe in us, and we definitely want to just show that we're worthy of that trust to you, to the Lord. And so I want to just let you know how much we appreciate you and all the work that you've done. You have no idea how much it's helped here, and I know when it's all said and done, obviously we do this to hear the Lord say, "Well done," but it doesn't help. It doesn't hurt to hear it from someone on this side. And I just want to tell you, as the new pastor here, I'm just so grateful.
We are so thankful for everything that has taken place already, and we really appreciate the sacrifice and the way so many of you have joined in, either coming yourselves as missions teams and also providing financially as well for the project at hand. There are still some other projects that need to be finished here. Some of them have to do with the church facility itself, some upgrades that need to take place. And if you're maybe a church or a missions team that is looking for a valid project that you can invest into a true partnership, please give us a call or email us or contact us on the web, and we'd like to visit with you about some projects that we still need some help with. Thanks.